Hello once again. This is your professor, Danny Araneta Cabulay, on the course Accountancy Research. We are now in week number 5 and this is video lecture number 22. So for this particular episode, I will be talking about research techniques. But before I do that, I invite all of you to please subscribe to my YouTube channel so you will get updates on the latest videos that I will be releasing. You will be notified. So press the notification button and then please subscribe. Okay? So very important. Now, we'll talk about research techniques. Ano ba yung mga pamamaraan para tayo ay makagather ng data? So when you talk about research techniques, basically you're talking about data gathering tools. Okay? So you can use observation. Magmamasid tayo. Panonoorin natin ang isang sitwasyon. Yan ang ibig sabihin ng observation. Survey. Pag sinabing survey, magtatanong tayo sa maraming tao. Yun ang ibig sabihin ng survey. Gusto nating malaman ang kanilang mga opinion, ang kanilang mga choices, okay? Ang kanilang mga decisions, okay? Yun ang purpose ng survey. Okay? Then, interview. Ang interview, medyo personalized yan. Okay? One-on-one. Okay? Or pwede ring panel interview. Maraming klase ng interview. Okay? Meron ding telephone interview, meron ding interview na online, etc. Then, we have inspection. Anong pinagkaiba ng observation sa inspection? Yung observation, pinapanood mo lang ang isang pangyayari. Pero yung inspection, talagang sinadya mo siyang puntahan at meron kang hinahanap. Kasi meron kang checklist, meron kang listahan ng mga hinahanap mo. Kung complied ba or not complied, present or not present, okay, good or not good. So, you are checking something. You have a checklist. Kaya pag may checklist ka, hindi yan observation. That is already an inspection. Okay? Then, experiment. An experiment can be conducted in the field, out there, outside the office, or it could be conducted in a laboratory setting, or maybe in the office, in the building. So that is your indoor experiment. Okay? Then you have focus group discussion. Another term for focus group discussion is brainstorming. So pwede tayong mag-gather ng data when we put together different experts, we gather them in one place, pakainin natin sila ng merienda. Habang sila ay nagme-merienda, meron kayong pinag-uusapan ng mga mahahalagang topics. At ginajot down nyo yung sagot ng mga experts na ito. Yan ang tinatawag natin na brainstorming or focus group discussion, also called FGD. Then we have documentary analysis. So yung documentary analysis, you are reading documents. You are surfing websites, government reports, statistics, documents, journals, books. So when you read electronically or from a book or from a report, that is an example of documentary analysis because you are technically analyzing documents. And these documents could be hard copies or maybe electronic copies. Okay? Benchmarking. So when you talk about benchmarking, you are trying to extract data from the best. Okay? For example, you are in a restaurant business and who are the best restaurants in the country? Gusto mong malaman anong ginagawa nila? You gather data from them. That is benchmarking. So when you're trying to analyze what's going on with the best, okay, with the best companies out there. Okay? So remember the research techniques that we talk about: observation, survey, interview, inspection, experiment, focus group discussion, documentary analysis, and benchmarking. Next week, week number 6, I'm going to teach you how to formulate your questionnaire, how to formulate your survey forms, your survey questionnaire and interview questionnaire. Okay? Or maybe your checklist if you're doing inspection. So I will teach you that next meeting or next week, no? Week number 6. We're still in week number 5. Okay? Now, so when we talk about the deductive method, which is usually prevalent in quantitative research, here are the steps. You need to observation, no? Preliminary information gathering, then you formulate the theory, you hypothesize, you further scientific data is collected, and then data analysis, and finally the deduction. You draw the conclusions. Okay? So here's an example of a company that is actually an hacienda, a huge agricultural estate in the beautiful province of Masbate. Okay? To illustrate this application, we will talk about case study, mystery in the ranch. And this will be the basis of the question that I'm going to ask for video lecture number 22. So, watch out. Here goes the story. To illustrate the application of the 7 steps, take the case of an agribusiness enterprise in Masbate engaged in cattle farming. Bakahan. So sila ay nagpapaanak, nagpapalago, nagpaparami ng mga baka. Yeah, beef, no? Kumakain ba kayo ng beef, corned beef, no? Okay? Within the past 7 months, it has been noted that its total livestock inventory of 1,254 has been depleted by 11%. So parang mayroong nawawalang 138 na baka. Ba, medyo madami na. Paano nawala yung ganong kadami? Mahigit 100 ang nawawala. Paano nangyari yun? Okay, let's try to apply the steps in the deductive method. Step 1, observation. The monthly livestock inventory reports between June and December of the current year disclose that 11% of the livestock is unaccounted. Hindi malaman kung nasaan. Step number 2, preliminary information gathering. Interviews with the farm supervisor revealed that 7 were gifted by the owners to friends. No? 49 livestock died due to a mysterious disease. Okay? Theory formulation. Well, meron bang nakawan na naganap? So when you talk about nakawan or fraud, we refer now to the fraud diamond theory. Diamond, no? So, 4 na corners yan. So, could there be a motive, opportunity, pressure, and capability? Those are the elements of the fraud diamond theory. Motive, opportunity, pressure, and capability of the perpetrator. Are they present? Okay? Then, hypothesizing. Meron tayo mga intelligent guess. Okay? The unaccounted livestock may either be due to poor recording by the ranch helper or possible losses due to theft and other causes. So, dalawa lang yan eh. Either nanakaw o mali-mali lang mag-record yung kanilang ranch helper, yung katiwala, mali-mali mag-record. Kasi baka elementary graduate lang o baka hindi pa marunong magsulat. No? So, kaya mali-mali ang kanyang mga nagawang report. Okay? So, let us try to apply now further scientific data collection. Ano pa yung mga kinilay? So they did diverse tests and techniques. They did a farm tour, an interview with farm helpers, and inspection of veterinary records. Bakit importante ito? Tignan natin yung kasunod. Data analysis. Veterinary records reveal a total of 57 livestock were the total deaths in the farm. And there were 17 newly born calves, no? Mga baby na baka, during the period. And 7 were delivered as gifts to friends of the owner. Ayan, so merong nadagdag, yung mga pinanganak na bagong baka, at meron namang mga nawala kasi may nirigalo at merong mga namatay. So, kinalculate, kinompute, aba, 4 lang pala ang nawawala, hindi naman ganun kadami na 138. Okay? So, ang computation, 1,254 minus 57 na namatay, minus 7 na nirigalo, then minus 70, plus 70, minus 122. 1,112, no? And now, these are considered losses, no? 4 lang talaga yung nawawala. The perimeter fence in the southern part of the farm was breached. So tinignan nila na, oy, may siwang dun sa bakod. Dito ba nakakalusot yung mga baka? An interview with one of the buyers revealed that one of the farm helpers sold 4 livestock without an official receipt. Aba, meron palang katiwala nagbenta tapos walang resibo. Oh, binulsa na yung pinagbentahan. Yun ang ibig sabihin nun. Okay? Now, what is now the conclusion or what you call the deduction? There is a high probability that fraud may have occurred in the farm and that the reported farm helper should be the subject of an investigation. You have to give him due process. Okay? To probe the losses para patunayan na yung apat na nawawala, yun nga yung nakatakas at ibinenta. Nakatakas ba yung mga baka o ibinenta, no? At ibinulsa ang pinagbentahan. Okay? Yan ang steps in the deductive method. Now, here is a quiz I want to give you, okay, online for video lecture number 22. From this list that I'm showing you, identify the type of research one must pursue dun sa case na binanggit natin about the mystery in the ranch. You choose only one. Anong klaseng research ba yan? Tapos paki-explain yung sagot mo in 1 to 2 sentences. Ito ba ay isang feasibility study, isang business plan, isang master plan, isang project plan, isang audit, isang management review, isang action research, isang sustainability or integrated report, o baka naman ito ay isang company manual. Choose only one and then explain in 1 to 2 sentences your answer. Okay? So, this ends now our video lecture number 22. So, stay tuned. You go next now to video lecture number 23.